Why is the 5 the most underrated zombies map of all time? Yes lads, we're going there. In today's video guys, we'll be going over why 5 is the most underrated and overlooked map ever, arguably, in the Call of Duty Zombies franchise. So first up, for this format of the video, we'll be looking at the positives first, we'll be looking at some of the things I personally enjoy, and then we'll be looking at the negatives of this map. So, to start off, 5 was the first ever map to introduce buildables, which is a very big thing in today's modern zombies. Everything is buildable. For example, origins, the staffs, the rise and drag the bows, etc, etc. The electric trap was a very simple buildable. It was also the first buildable, and that was the starting block for everything. It is not the first trap. The first trap was released in Varax, but it is the first buildable trap. I will possibly be making a video on how to build it because I was looking online the other day and I only could find one video on it. I was 12 years old and it was not helpful. But back to the point. The characters of 5 are just so unique. Is it as deep as the Richtoff and all those characters we love? No. Is it an absolute cool one-off cast? Yes, and they're one of my favourite casts of all time, and you will not change my mind, and I love them so much. Next, let's talk about Yuri, aka known as the Pentagon Thief. In my opinion, he is one of my favourite boss zombies of all time. Yes, I know this is a hot take, but I love him. I know it is annoying when he comes and steals your ray gun and it's pack-a-punch and you cannot kill him and you lose that. That sucks. But if you kill him without him touching you, you get a bonfire cell and a max ammo. That is arguably the best reward for killing any boss in Call of Duty Zombies. And even if he touches your gun and you kill him, you get a fire cell and a max ammo. Hey, and even if he steals your gun, you still get a max ammo. So no matter what happens, you are getting a max ammo. And that is basically a dog round. He is a better version of the monkey round in my opinion, and I think he's a very unique and cool boss. Next, let's talk about the atmosphere. The atmosphere in 5 is arguably the best atmosphere ever. So first we have the spawn room. This is the conference room. It's a pretty cool room. It's nothing special, it's just your everyday room. Then we go up the elevator, and then we go into the main room. This room is epic with the computers, with it showing the screens and doomsday events. I think this is very unique and very cool. Then we go to the bottom layer. The bottom layer is what zombies is. It's horror. It's horror. It's disgusting. There's blood all over the place. There's dying pigs, Nova crawlers. But it's cool. It's split up. You have the conference room, then you have the doomsday room, you have the horror room. So there's 3 segments, and there's elevators connecting all of them, and they're perfect. I think it is the most separated map, but most perfectly connected map. And you can't talk about 5 without talking about the Pack-a-Punch room. It is a pretty cool Pack-a-Punch room. I'm not the biggest fan of how you set up the Pack-a-Punch. You have to do the 5 Defcons. It's not my favourite. It's not as bad as like a map like Transit with Turbine, but it's not a great one. I really don't like setting it up that much. But it's a pretty cool Pack-a-Punch room. Nothing crazy, but it is still fairly unique, and I am a fan of it. Alright, let's talk about cons. As much as I love this map, and I truly do love it, it's a hard map. Unlike most maps, it starts off easy and gets hard. This way is the other way around. It starts off really hard, and then it slowly gets more manageable. It's not an easy map. In my opinion, the hardest maps ever. And it is so hard just to get to round 10. I have died so many times. And I've been playing zombies for years now. I still suck at this map. It's just a perfectly hard map. If you are hopping on and you want to play an easy map, don't play 5. Do not play 5, because this will beat you to your knees. You are so constricted for money, you are so constricted for room, you cannot train. There is nowhere to train apart from one area, and that's the main area. Other than that, there is nowhere to train. The only trap on this entire map is the electric trap. I can't use it. I see pros using it at the Expo, I have no idea how they do it. This map is insanely hard, and I can understand that if that's still main deterrent for why you do not like it. One of the arguably worst wonder weapons ever, the Winter's Howl. This is just such a pathetic wonder weapon. Even if this was not a wonder weapon, I would still argue people would rather take another gun from the mystery box. It is that bad. The ammo is so terrible. This gun drops off at round 25. It does not do much. I wouldn't even classify it as a wonder weapon. It is one of the worst wonder weapons and one of the worst parts about this map. Yes, it is unique. Yes, I think it's kind of cool, but it is not a good weapon. Wonder weapon. It's not even a good weapon in general. And let's just talk about the uniqueness of 5. 5 is set in the Pentagon. No other map, in my opinion, is this unique. I think this was the most uniquely one-off cool maps ever. And if you look at the history into the Pentagon, it saved us multiple times. I'm actually not going to say too much on this. You should research and learn it for yourself. This map inspired me to do it, and I want this map to inspire you too to do it. It is such an insanely cool setting that I thought zombies would never go to, but they did. And no one talks about that, and I don't know why. But in conclusion, in my opinion, it is a great map. It is a great map in my opinion. It has some flaws, and the difficultiness is really hard. It is a really big learning curve, and if that puts you off, that's okay. Play King of the Totem. That's why it released. I think 5 is a yin and yang. Kino is full of casuals, and 5 is full of hardcore. I think it is the best pairing ever, and I think it is a great map, one of my top 5 maps ever, no pun intended, but I understand if you guys don't like it, and that's fair. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, just let me know what you guys thought of it today. Let me know if you strongly agreed with me, strongly disagreed with me, somewhere in between. Let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know if I can improve on anything. And thanks for watching, guys. Consider liking and subscribing. Have a good day.
Do not pray for easy lives, my friends. Pray to be stronger men.